codes on INO. Right, so here I got screwed on this bit because I put my line on there and to buy, and that's not helpful. That's my bounce line. Anyway, it's come down, as you can see down here. That's really messy. I need to take that off. I'll pause the video. Alright, yeah, it's try and line that up so it makes sense. I've seen, so this is where I got in. So I've come back from work and I've had a look, and I've just picked this point for some reason, not too sure why. There was a line on here, sort of through here, and then definite hard on there. So I thought I'd try it again and bounce, but then I've realised that this is Head and Shoulders. I'm not too sure what that means, but in terms of trading, but yeah, so there are my entries. I bought here, bought there, literally just cents apart, so as I wanted it to be 1,000. And then I've ditched it down here. And I've lost 60. Was that? I believe that was. Yeah, 6. Whatever, I lost 60. That I'd put my stop in here. There was a reason. I think yeah, it's just off of this line here. Just off of that. If it broke that, I wanted to be out, but yeah. Then I thought I just revenge traded it straight up. So I got in here and I got out here, just above my line. It was preset limit stop for profit, and I made 60, so I gained an 11 cent. And then it came across here. My next trade, that was with 1,000. Again, just literally just make my money back, and somehow I managed to top tip the crap out of that, just around the whole number in it. But yeah, and then it came across here. 43. Here. And I've got in here and I've come out here for some reason. I don't know, I can't remember really. I've done this recap a bit late, but I made tenner. I think I was just trying to get even again. Something, can't remember. Nice little scalp with a preset risk. Right. I think that was my line again. My resistance, yeah, I got. Oh no. Not too sure how I justified getting in there. Maybe it was off of this. Don't know. Bit of a risky trade if you ask me, with all that uptrend. Strong reversal, but anyway. Just notice it now, I wanted to get in here originally, which would have been quite cool with that little dip. But yeah, would have worked. And then it pooed itself. If you look at the bigger up here, would have been the ding donger. But there's an unprecedented high. I had to guess on that to short the pot bounce down there. Should have really. Patience, that is. But, oh well. Yes. So yeah, that was there, and then it came along. I did the same thing for another 30. Was that 14? On this spike candle. It must have made sense at the time. I don't know why I've done that. I know. I must have read that line across here. Yeah, I must have done, because that's exactly where I got in on there. So exactly on this high. Hi. And I've made I don't know about that. 14, 20. It made 6 cents on there. 30 with 500 shares. So which would be 820. It's 100s, 820. So yeah, I just remembered that, just worked out that that's 410 position size, which obviously renders this trading over here useless, but oh well, learning. Because that was 1,000, never have that amount of capital. But yeah, there's that trade, which brung me to, I think in here I took some trades on IBYK or whatever it is. So that's 0 to plus 10. And then I'll have a look at, what was it, IBK something. BKY. This is my IKYI trade. I remember this was really, really messy, and my average was 149. Got in twice, and then it came down here, and I think I set my yeah, I did. I set my profit target to 10 cents, and it literally missed it by, was it 3 cents, and then it made it all the way back up, and I remember just watching it, and then I was flicking between here and I because I had two positions going off, because this accidentally filled, and I forgot I put it out. But anyway, I got that average to 149 when these were both preset, and then it obviously fizzled out. I was losing for a bit. I came back, tipped out, made 1 cent, made $10. So that was with 1,000 shares, which would have cost me, what did I say the average? $1,490. So that was it. So having said that, I reckon on the day I would have been up, but it did say, or completely broken even, but it did say -$6, which I think would have been commission based, because this is, I don't know what goes on with it. Sometimes it charges you $10, $16, I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to take it for what it says. But yeah, I got it back, so no harm, no foul really. Except I would say that this trade, revenge trade here, would have, in a real situation, probably with real money, would have literally ended me, because it was a panic buy. I had no real reason to buy it. I've seen now that it bounced off a view up. Technically could have been something I should have waited for. It was dangerous, and I'm glad I had my stop loss down here. It was there, but I accidentally put 500 shares for the stop loss, so I was lost even more down here. I didn't fully get out of the position, and that's why it's all effect up with that triangle here. But yeah, in a real situation, I would have rather not have made this move and taken the meat here, because it was reactional. There was no planning, nothing. I should have really just sat with that loss and taken it, really, because I didn't even plan my loss amount. So I'd been sat there with $60 loss, which is over a day, or so that's big for me. So I should have really just sat with that and waited for a really good second opportunity. And if it didn't come, just deal with it, because that was a crap trade. In a sense, it's a great trade, but it wasn't planned. There was no process, anything. It was reactional. It was emotional. It was crap.